right, family, happy Saturday. So we're doing Saturday deal or no deal. So any deals that you're working on or you need help evaluating, maybe giving you my opinion, what I think is worth, what the rehab is, what I would offer to the seller, etc. So any deals, for those of you who are new to the channel, I'm doing a deal Saturday, deal or no deal, every single Saturday, if possible, every single Saturday. And I am late today. Typically, it starts at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard. But Saturday deal or no deal is for you guys to drop me a comment. Let me know what deal you're working on so I can help you guys, help you analyze and evaluate your deals and let you know what my opinion is, what I think the ARV is, what I think the rehab would be, what I would offer to the seller, what I would tie the property up on a contract so that you can make a profit. So any deals you're working on, drop it in a comment, and together, let's help analyze your deals. Happy Saturday, you guys. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a great Saturday. Let me get into the channel really quick here so we can give you guys give everyone a shout out. And you guys, if you are new to the channel, as you enter the live stream, you gotta smash that thumbs up. And for those of you who are asking about purchasing my King Kong seller script package and getting access to the private Facebook page, I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to put the link right now so that way you know. My King Kong seller script package. It's $4.95, no refund, no exchange, and you get a private to our my private Facebook group where I share with you guys more about my business and giving you guys more tips and things on there, tips and tricks to deal with seller and buyers in certain situation. But there you go. That's the link. I wonder if I can pin this. Oh, they don't let me pin it. I know you can pin it to the top. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. I thought you can pin. Okay, I don't know how you pin it to the top. But anyways, let's give you guys some shout out here. As you enter the live stream, you guys, don't forget to smash that thumbs up. Ali, dude, what up, buddy? And hey, Ali, we are actually sending you the trophy. And for those of you who gets into, who purchased my King Kong seller script package, you get all the contract and things like that. But when you get onto the Facebook page, right there, man, when you close your first wholesale deal, I'm going to personally send you one of this trophy. And it's like a handshake trophy. It's like, you know, deal is done. It's made out of glass. It's pretty heavy. It said wholesale to millions. Congrats. First deal closed. And then on the bottom, there's going to be a fourth line where we're going to engrave your name on there. Okay? So, Ali, that has been ordered. It should be sent to you. Hopefully you get it soon. Pop a picture. Pop it on the Facebook family to help encourage and motivates those that haven't done their first wholesale deal to get it done. So, hold on a second here. George Baller. Happy Saturday. Okay, I got it. So, George, I got the address, but could you please go ahead and here's what I need to know. What do you think the ARV is? What's the seller asking price? I'm sorry, have you made an offer? What the rehab would be? And then we'll make sure that we get your I'm gonna snap a picture. So that way I can hold your address there. So that way we can help you analyze this deal. But I'm going to give you guys some shout out first. Ali, okay. Let's get into it. 125K seller asking ARV is 200 to 210. Repairs around 25. Deal or no deal? Just by looking at it, let me see here. So let's go ahead and go with the ARV of 200. Ali, minus 30%. That puts us 140. And then repairs around 25. So minus 25,000. That puts us at 115. So you have to get it less than 115. So seller's asking 125. At 125, Now, we can go ahead and now try to use the 25% rules. Earlier, I did a 30% discount, Allie. Now we're going to do a 25% discount. So let's just say 200 minus 25%. So that puts us at 150 minus 25. That put us 125. So the seller's asking 125 at a 25% rules. So, which means you got to get it less than 125, obviously, to make that. And it seems like Ali has done a couple deals already. So I'm going to run through his numbers with him really quick. And if we do a 20%, so if you know your market and you know your buyer, Ali, that are willing to pay you higher, so they're willing to go up to the 20%, which means it could be a deal. So 160 minus 25 in repair. So that means it's 135. So if you tied up at 125, your spread on it is 135. If you know the location is good, and also too is your buyer is willing to buy it at 20% discount, and they don't need a 30% discount. So, but if you're doing it at a 30% discount, Ali, you have to get it for less than 115. So you might have to come in at 100. And to be honest with you, from 125 to 100, that's not a large, right? How should I say? That's not like what I'm trying to say is, the seller's asking 125. You need to get 100. You should be able to come in somewhere around there, because I think you can go as high as 110 and assign it to your buyer at 115. So which means you can still make a $5,000. But getting the seller to come down 25,000, it shouldn't be tough. It shouldn't be hard. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Because it's not it's not huge to ask. It's not a huge discount to ask, because you go ahead and you do the calculation with them. If they were to list it at 125, they got to pay all the realtor fee, the commissions, the closing costs, so minus 10%. That's already put them down at 112. Best case scenario, with buyers asking them to do all kind of repairs and fix up. And if you take it over and you do all the repair, so you just start minusing all that numbers, and see if and start playing with some number with them, Allie. All right, I got my paper ready. Let's see how many of these can we do today. James, chill. Just a couple more shout out, you guys. Don't worry. Jose, what up? Happy Saturday. Real estate investor, what up? Go Gators. Hey everyone. Go Gator, happy Saturday. Delano, happy Saturday. JC, 50% off. Bro, I guess when you mentioned 50% off, you're talking about the script package. The thing is, JC, do you want cheap or do you want results? Because a lot of times, and honestly, JC, when you go into the private Facebook group, just one thing that I put on there, or one thing that somebody on there helps you out, untangle whatever it is that you try to figure out, and we're able to help you either lock a deal up in the contract or close a deal. What is that worth to you, man? Cool trophy, yeah, man. Go Gator, cool trophy. Yeah, the trophy is actually pretty cool. It's not cheap either. Dominic, what up? I like that. Delano Johnson, Samuel, Jesse May, George Ballard, Lady Jones. Happy Saturday. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the first one here. If I missed your guys' name, I apologize. George, if you are still there, please go ahead and let me know what the ARV is. What's the seller asking price? What's the rehab is? And let's get rocking and rolling. So go ahead and go to icons. And then I'm going to try to punch in this address here. Let me see if George is around. George, are you there, man? Joe Dirt, what up? Joe. Equa, what up? Happy Saturday. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the channel. Results. JC, if you want results, man, yes. So if you have the money for it, if you are ready, if you are committed, the link is in the description, bro. Look forward to seeing you on the Facebook family. And let's start making some money and closing some deals. Okay, it's under contract. ARV's 170, repairs 43. Okay, so George, I guess you basically wanting me to go ahead and figure out, or figure out what the ARV is, in my opinion, correct? And 43 in repairs. I would like to know is what you got under contract for, and we can go from there and see if it's even a deal. George, what do you got under contract for? Okay, let's go ahead and start with the address. While George punch in and let me know what he got under contract, we are going to try to help George figure out we are going to try to help George figure out here what is the area to this property, and to see if it's a deal or a no deal. Can't find. Okay, let me go on Google. And you guys, if you do enjoy this, and if it does help you in some way, please don't be shy. Smash that thumbs up. Okay, so it's a, okay, so I just need to confirm a couple things with you, George. Is it 3-bedroom, 1 bath, 1,400 square feet? I'm going to try to pop it into iComps again and see what we got. Okay, good. Okay, I lost it. George, it's under contract for 40. Dude, bro. I mean, it's under contract for 40. How long has it been under contract for? And have you find a buyer? Yep, it's the 3-1. Well, bro, just by looking at the number, it definitely seemed like it's a good deal. So if I go 170 minus 30%, that puts me at 119. And for those of you who are new to the channel, when I minus the 30%, it's the 30% rule of thumbs, but it doesn't necessarily need to be 30% off. So the 30% is most investors would buy it at 30% discount. Okay, that's what they would want to buy it at. Majority of them. 2 days under contract. Okay, so minus 40K in repair. That put us at 79K, and you lock it up for 40K, bro. Dude, man. So basically, minus 40. That is your potential assignment fee. George, congrats, man. Hopefully you'll be able to find a buyer. Okay, now I'm going to confirm the ARV with you to make sure it is correct. Second, I need to know is what have you done to market this this property? What have you done already to find a buyer? Or have you found a buyer? Okay, so let me see here. I don't know why. Oh, these didn't show. Here's a 3-1. Here's a 3-1. 1,100 square feet. And that sold for 110. I need to see pictures. So on iComps, for some reason, it doesn't have pictures. Or maybe if I clicked into it. No. So I'm going to copy this. And then I'm going to copy. And then I'm going to paste it over to Zillow. And see if we can pull up some pictures. The reason why we need to see the pictures, you guys, is we need to know if the property is updated. Does it have granite countertop? Is it stainless steel appliances? Like, what kind of update has it been done? So this one sold for 110. It seems like it is updated. So good, which means we can use this. It doesn't have granite countertop. As you guys can see here, I'm looking at the kitchen. It does have stainless steel appliances. It is updated, but it doesn't have, I guess it's not completely updated. Now, when we talk about updating, it really depends on the area. Some area, even if you updated granite countertop, but it just doesn't fit in that neighborhood. So when you spend all that money to update it to granite countertop, it's really not worth it. I'm having a viewing on Thursday. I call realtor and I'm showing them the property. It's a gut job. Okay, so 1,400 square feet, 3-bedroom, 1 bath, and you estimate the rehab to be 40. I'm thinking, George, the rehab, in my opinion, is probably going to run you, well, if it's like this, if it doesn't need to be granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, tile, bathroom, surround sound, then you probably in there pretty close to the 40 to 45K. But if it's granite, I would have to think it's more of a 45 to a 50K rehab based on the square footage and bedroom and bathroom in my experience, all right? But it seems like you have plenty of room in there, George, to actually make this wholesale deal actually work. The biggest thing is being able to find now is to find a buyer that's willing to come in there and wants that project. So let me see here. Here's a 3-2, 600 square feet, 210,000. So now what we know is we know that this property is going to be it's worth less than 210. It's going to worth more than 110. So we know that it's going to be less than 200,000, but it's going to worth more than 110. We just need to figure out I just need to figure out to see some property if it's updated. So I don't even look at the 75,000. Okay, let me see here. And if you guys go on iComps, here's these little dots here. It tells you what property you're selling, sold for. This one is 239. So I don't even look at that because we know that it's going to be less than, it's going to be worth less than 210,000. Some of these doesn't pop up as how much they sell for. So I might need to copy the address really quick. Here's one for 128. Okay, so we got this one here. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. Very identical to the one that we're looking to buy. And it's sold for 128. Based on so now we got to see pictures to see if it's updated. So let's just see here. So here's the property. It's exactly very similar to the one that we're looking at. But as you can see here, this one here does not look like it's been updated. There's no interior picture, but just based on what I see from the outside, as you can see here, you can see that it needs work. So now we know that the property is going to worth more than 128. ARV is going to worth more than 128. So now we just need to verify. Let me go to Zillow and see if we go to the bottom, see if we're going to go back to iComps really quick. I'm going to go to Redfin. Let's post this. Let's paste this. The property that we're looking at here. Some comps, you guys, take a little longer. Oh, dude, bro. Okay, man. I'm looking at the picture right now. Yeah, man. So this property here, dang. Yeah, it definitely looked like at least a 50K rehab. Right here said it's a 2-1, but we know it's not a 2-1. So let's go down here. Also too in Redfin, you guys can also go to Redfin and being able to do your comps there as well. But some of these like doesn't show up as what it's sold for. So this one here I'm finding it's just almost like in so I'm gonna go back to iComps here really quick. 2-1, 115, 117. I'm sorry if this might be a little bit boring, you guys, but I'm just trying to verify with George the ARV really quick here. And this one, it's a little bit tougher. Here's one that is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,400 square feet. So I'm going to take and see if pictures on this and see if it's, so ours is a 3-1, this is a 2-2. Can we use that as comparable? Square footage is there, I would. And this one sold for $139, so I'm just trying to see pictures to see if it's updated. And what we're looking for to see if it's updated, okay, there's only one picture, it's the front. So I gotta read the description. Gate 1-story home in heart of historical garden, located 10 minutes from East Downtown, blah, blah, blah. So typically, half bathroom, excellent for a guest house. So typically, you guys, in the description, if it's updated, they would have put in here, you know, newly updated or recently renovated, recently updated, or completely updated. They would set something like that. As far as this gear, there's only one picture. So based on the description that I read, it doesn't say it's completely updated. So now we know it's more than 134. So basically, we're just trying to put the puzzle together. So now we know that this, so it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,400 square feet, very similar to ours. And it's 139. So now we know it's more than 139. Or could, yeah, because this one sold for 139, but it's not updated. Hopefully I don't confuse you guys. So proximity, you want to go within half a mile, and then a mile, and then you have to go 2 miles or even larger or further out if you have to. But you want to stay within the half a mile to a mile radius. All right, radius. I don't even know what a radius is, but until I Google. So you want to go half a mile to a mile out to find comparables. Man, I don't find... So, George, I couldn't find anything, man. I'm just trying to find something that support your ARV as 170. Now, I need to know is that where do you get your ARV, George, of 170? Is it some realtor in the area? Because now I know it's more than 140. But I just need to know if it's 170, if it's 150, if it's one... So typically, you guys might say, well, in this situation, what would I do? What I would do is I would call some realtor in the area, and I would go ahead and tell them, hey, don't have to give them the property address. Just say, hey, I'm with a local investment group, and we're looking to buy some property in the area to fix and flip. Just kind of want to know what the ARV is for this neighborhood, and start giving them the the street names or the neighborhood or the zip code. And ask them, hey, what a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, completely renovated, fix-up go for in this area. And so that's typically, if I run into a situation like this, that's something that I would do. All right? So that way, and you want to find somebody, an agent that's in that market. You don't want it to be in a different county if you can find them in that county. All right? Because they would know better. Man, George... let me see here. It doesn't show here, but let me copy some address and see if we can bring it to a Zillow and see what we got. This one here's the 2-1. We don't want to do that. 163. Okay. Here's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. 163. Okay, a little bit under half mile. Okay, good. So I'm going to copy and paste and then see if this is completely updated. Hopefully we get some pictures. Okay. Nope, I don't get to see the inside. And it does not say it's updated, so let's see here. single family home that contains 2,100 square feet, was built in 2003. It contains 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath. This home was last sold 163 in September 2017 for 163. And this one is bigger than the one that we're looking at. I averaged some comps. Gotcha. So George, the next thing I would like you to do is call some realtor in the area and kind of tell them, hey, I'm looking to, you know, with the investment group, we're looking to buy some property in this area. Just want to know roughly what is the average, you know, don't you tell them they don't have to spend a bunch of time doing the research. Just need to know roughly what they think the ARV would be for these kind of, for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,400 square feet, you know, single family in this area go for. So that way we know better. Because this one here, George, it's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,000 square feet, 2,100 square feet, and that one sold for 163 back into September of 2017. So I don't see the picture on the inside, but I guess it's probably not updated nicely. So let's just find. Okay, this one here will probably, if we can find pictures, this might be a good one, George. Hold on a second. Oh, dang it. Yeah, see, this one here might be a good, a 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, 1,200 square feet. It's newer. It's built in 2002, but it doesn't tell me what it sold for. So sometimes you got to go to the county tax record and see what it sold for. That's the beauty of having, that's the nice thing of having MLS, access to MLS. It's a great way for you guys to find solid comparables, solid comps, and being able to figure out what the property sell for, why it didn't sell, and it will show pictures on there, etc. All right. So if you guys can get access to the MLS, connect with other agents, in exchange, help them pay their monthly fees or whatever, because Realtor has a monthly fee that I have to pay. So maybe they'll be able to share it with you. But this one might be our good comparable here, but I still do not know. Can't see any pictures. It doesn't say what it sold for. But it's the 3.2. Okay, so this one here, okay, so we know it's not 239, okay. One last one. So, George, I'm going to do my best on this, and then you might have to call the agents to figure it out. Sorry I couldn't help you out, man. I feel bad. Because yeah, it doesn't say, it said it's sold. This one seems, okay, this one here. Because if you contact the agents, they'll be able to pull all this up for you, and they'll let you know. Like this one here, as you guys can see, let me pull it up the pictures. See, this one here, it's updated, but maybe it's not, it's in the neighborhood of not granite countertop. Like this one here is nice and clean. You can see that they updated, they all the trim around it. Everything looks really nice. New laminate flooring. You can see that. New paint. You can tell this has been remodeled, but the kitchen doesn't have granite countertop. Bathroom doesn't have tile, surround sound, anything like that. So we need to figure out what this one is sold for. Oh man, let's see if other sites. I'll pop it on Google really quick here. If I can't, George, you might have to call some agent, man, so I can move on to helping out with another deal. Sorry, man. See, I try to go. Now we go on Realtor.com. Realtor.com just estimated to be 146. But that doesn't mean anything. We need to know what it sold for. So anybody can help George out to see. Let me know. The 146 estimated value of 43% less than median, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Because this one might be a very good comparable. It's a 1,000 square feet. The address for this one, George, you probably have already seen it as well. It is 4122 Tiffin Street, Houston, Texas. Hopefully I pronounced that right. But yeah. Sorry, George. Texas is a non-disclosure. The comps on the MLS are higher. All right, George. Well, I guess that's what you have to do, man. Call some realtor. If you got access to the MLS, then you should be able to figure out the ARV. But if your ARV is right, then which mean even if the rehab, let's say your buyer comes in and say, hey, the rehab is $50K, man, you can still make about $30K on this deal. Because if I take 170 minus 30%, that puts us 119. Minus the rehab, it's, let's just say 50K. That put us 69. You lock it on the contract for 40, so you can potentially make a 29K profit. But it seems like even if the rehab, worst case, even go to 60, 70, you still be able to make money on this deal, bro. So good job. Good job. Okay, one more. And you guys, I'm sorry if I couldn't get to all every single one of you. I apologize. I have a realtor who called my bandit sign, offered me a property at 225 with an ARV of 235. I offered 120, rehab 45. Is that a deal? Okay, then this one I'm not going to do research. I'm just going to do a quick calculation. With an ARV of 235. What? Okay, so 235 I offer 120. Rehab is 45. Is that a deal? So we're going to go ahead and go 235 minus 30%, 165 minus, what did you say, 45K. So basically 119 is what the buyer would pay for it. And you lock it and you offer 120. At the 30% rules, that's too high. If your buyer would buy it at 25% or 20%, then you can probably make some money. But at a 30% discount, number's too high. You got to come in less than 119. Anyways, you guys, I'm sorry. I got to end this. We got to go. So thank you so much for you guys. For those of you who are able to join me live, tomorrow we're doing a Q&A Sunday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard. So if you can join me, that'll be great. And if you do enjoy this video, if it add any kind of value to you, I'm sorry I have to cut this one short. Take care, you guys. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.